Hey everyone, this is Dale Anderson. So it's official, the UK house prices are falling for the fourth month in a row according to Halifax. They've confirmed house prices are in fact now falling. So they've dropped 1.5% and 2.4% in November 2022 according to Halifax. The average price now sits at £281,275. This is down from £285,425 in November 2022 across the UK. So, what is causing house prices to continue to fall? Cost of living crisis, inflation, increase in interest rates are putting a strain on household incomes and finances in the months ahead. So, what has caused the house prices to continue to fall? So, naturally, we have the cost of living crisis, the war in Ukraine, as well as an increase in interest rates the ninth consecutive time in the last year. So, this has put a strain on household incomes and finances. The UK property market has been volatile. The Bank of England has increased interest rates 9 times in the past year, so it believes the country could be about to enter its longest recession in 100 years. Mortgage payers whose loans have come up for refinance are the ones being hit the hardest by the cost of living crisis, as many have found annual bills increasing by more than £3,000 per year. So if you consider the monthly salary in the UK is £27,756 as of 2022, according to the Office of National Statistics, this means that 10% of people's annual salary is now being spent on the cost of living. So the Bank of England are warning we could be in for the longest recession in 100 years. So people's finances are already getting really tough, but it could get a lot more stretched. So again, my name is Dale Anderson. I have been involved in property investment myself now for the last 17 years. And yeah, just want to keep you fully up to date on what's happening in the market to help you make informed decisions. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and please do feel free to share this if you found it useful. So let's get back to the video. As the recessionary fear essentially stems from the Bank of England increasing interest rates, we are still at historic low levels. Nonetheless, they are higher than what we are accustomed to. So it is widely expected now that the Bank of England are actually likely to increase rates further to over 4% early this year. If we are already in a recession or entering a recession, it begs the question, will rates continue to go up? However, in the past, interest rates generally have declined when we've been in a recession. So as loan demand slows, bond prices rise and the central banks do usually start to ease monetary policy. So let's be honest, we are in uncharted territory. Current situation was created by the war in Ukraine, the energy crisis, years of rock bottom interest rates. So all of these events are not normal. So we are in a different circumstance this time to the previous recession. So interest rates could go up, but history shows interest rates may fall during a recession, increase short term or decrease over the long term, especially if we are in or heading into a recession. House prices continue to decline, but what about rents? So to gain clarity, we need to look at the Office of National Statistics. According to their latest release, based on 509,000 private rentals in the median monthly rent recorded between October 2021 and September 2022 were £800 on average across England. This is the highest level ever recorded, with London obviously having the highest average monthly rent of £1,475. This is nearly double the median monthly rent in England, North East coming in at its lowest at £525. So with house prices falling and people's finances becoming more and more stretched, does this mean rents will start to fall? Well, maybe not. So according to specialist broker Finance, rents will rise across the UK by an average of 12.1% in 2023. That's the biggest increase in the first quarter this year. People in London will see the biggest hike of 4.3% in Q1. We covered house prices, we covered interest rates, and we've covered rent. Final thing to touch on is reports that landlords are now selling in droves. Higher mortgage rates, greater regulation, higher tax, and fear that tenants could stop paying due to the cost of living crisis, urging a lot of landlords to reassess their properties, and that are they actually selling up is the question. We are seeing reports that the number of landlords are selling. Landlords selling up have risen by 13% in 4 months to December 2022. Higher tax and a fear that tenants could stop paying due to the cost of living crisis, this is urging a lot of landlords to sell. So you might think this is a good thing. If more stock comes to the market, there may be more opportunities, prices come down. But the problem is, if a lot of landlords do decide to sell all at once, we could end up with a serious housing crisis. The UK market has become very reliant on the private rental sector, and not enough social housing is available. So the more landlords that sell up, and the more rents will rise as demand outstrips supply. So all of a sudden, with food and energy and everything else going up, you now have a situation where rental is starting to go up as well. So as mortgage rates rise, buy-to-let that made sense before no longer makes sense financially. If that does continue to be the case, more and more landlords may want to sell, causing rents to rise even further. So I hope you liked this video. Please click like, share and subscribe. We'll keep you up to date. All the best and take care.